Anyway, well, let me, I'll call you later more about it.
Your voice is on.
Let me.
What's up? You're on the speaker.
But I'll talk to you about it later. All right. Bye.
You're on the speaker.
Joe.
Your speaker's on.
I don't care.
Okay.
Let's see. Joe.
Are you out of timeout? Well, you got your dino.
There you go. All right, term marshals are going to be Mason, or Mason's I don't think is here yet. It'll be Billy Easton, Vince McMahon, Joey Andre, and Brian Duncan.
Bite him. Ow! Ow!
Also, guys,
Oh, dude, it's gone. Where's my finger? Where's my finger?
also, guys, I will need some volunteer term marshals tonight.
Want to see a turtle? No! All right, let's go get ready for Daddy.
I'll get you ready.
Did Melanie bring me my drink?
Mel, did you get Tommy a water? See, we got it.
That's all right.
Where?
Don't worry about it.
What kind of car was he in?
Danny, I'm coming behind you.
Yes, ma'am. Is he in a? He's in a silver car.
Yes.
He's over by the oval.
Yeah.
Pizza guy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's over by oval. He's probably calling my phone.
Like this now.
All right, just get my. Here he comes.
Come here.
He's moving. Come on, use your head. No. Why would you go that way, dude? Okay, there you go.
They don't know.
Turn. All right, you're gonna walk all the way through all these people because there we go.
All right, we got to see. We're just waiting for Brian Duncan, the term marshal. Hey, Brian, I got a volunteer. Don't worry. I'll use you next race. How about that? Huh? Okay. I need you really next race. Huh? Yeah, I do. What?
Hey, you going? You want a drink? You want a drink? Yeah, okay. No drink.
Thank you, Mel. All right, Joe, you coming out? All right, slow him up, guys. Slow him up. Let's get him gridded up.
Yeah, but he is just for hip replacement. But this is a whole different situation. I mean, this isn't just. How do you expect him to get on with his life?
All right, let's get him checked in.
Right, exactly.
All right, here, bring him around back, Joe. All right. All right, here we go.
Before you go, take that boat and that whole case, put it in the shed. Into the place out there.
All right, ready to run, sportsmen. Here we go. Race number 1, round number 1. Joe Marino, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Just Joe. Ryder. Jason. And Daniel Falcone. And we're off race number 1. Round number 1, ready to run Sportsman. As soon as you guys get a couple laps down, I will go in that race order. And right now we got 1 down and 3 minutes to go. And right now, last lap for Ryder was a 22.3. Jason Wagner, last lap, 29.6. And Daniel Falcone, 26.3. Trotter Ryder right now in the lead on a 10-lap, 4:15 pace. Jason Wagner in the second on a 10-lap, 4:26 pace. Daniel on a 9-lap, 4 flat. And Joe on a 7:4:02. 2:30 to go. Ryder last lap 25.7. Jason 25.5. Daniel 26.3 for Daniel Falcone in that third space. Third spot, Joe Marino 23.9. 2:15 to go. And Jason Wagner now moves up into the lead. And right now, Ryder in the second spot. Ryder right now 1 second off that leader. Jason Wagner right now on a 10-lap, 4:17 pace. Ryder on a 10-lap, 4:18. Joe Marino now moves up into the third on a 9-lap, 4:25 pace. And right now we got 1:45 to go. Up next is Independent Stock Buggy. It'll be Travis Marenshaw, Bobby Ifredi, Luis Torres, Keith Shivers, Danny Landry, and Joe Marino. Turn marshals will be Ryder, Jason Wagner, Daniel Falcone, and Brian Duncan. And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute mark. Jason last lap 25.8, Ryder 32.8, and Joe 24.9. Daniel Falcone, new fast lap 25.4. And Daniel Falcone now moves up into the third.
You want me to order another DX5? Yeah. I knew I should order 2. I wrote down at work.
35 seconds.
2. NewRedHobbies. Yes, sir.
15 seconds.
No, basically just let me know who you are, what's going on, so we can go ahead and put you down on the reserve spot for the pitting. Okay, so basically the $5 just for each pit spot.
Race is over. Keep going until I tell you're done.
No, nope. Just for the pit spot, yep. Okay? No, would like be nice if people did, but so far no one's been, maybe 5 or 10 guys have paid in advance.
Ryder, you're done. Joe, you're done.
Like that, but you know, it's no big deal. We got it covered. Okay. No, truck is
Jason, you're done. And everybody's done. Jason Wagner takes victory, sets early TQ, 10 laps, 4:23. Ryder Trotter coming in second, 9 laps, 4:16. And Daniel Falcone taking the third, 9 laps, 4:21. And Joe in the fourth, 8 lap and 4:18. That is it for race number 1.
day's trip. I've been wondering where the stuff for the Gaines family is, right? Because I have to get the bill settled. This just fell off this shelf and went right here. And guess what it is? All his stuff to me to add up for his stuff that he owes for. That's pretty insane, isn't it?
Remember, drivers, I do need those transponders back, and I need you guys to get on the track and turn, Marshall.
What the hell? You only been here a week?
Excuse me?
Yes.
He's in my spot.
Go pick another spot. Hey, go over there, down there. Yep, that'll be fine. Perfect, right there. Actually, Ryder, you get in the middle down there, the big cone, and Jason. Okay. Okay. All right.
Hey! Well,
Got it. Is that the car?
you don't just phone. You phone back. I've been swinging. Let's find his number now. Well, you don't mind if we wait a couple weeks, right? Sure.
Be gone.
All right. Well, what do we want for the electrics now? We're talking battery, speed control, cap pack, whatever it is.
All right, just waiting for Joe to check in.
Motor. What else? That's it? Okay. And what do we want for that?
300.
That's what you want me to give you? What-
Hold on.
475.
Danny Landry, check in. Joe, I need you to get on the straightaway because I got to check you in.
Okay. And then the radio, the tires, you want $12 a piece? Good deal.
Hey, Joe,
So you want
can you get off that stand real quick? You're too tall. Yeah, thank you. Guys, if you're just use those stands if you're for the shorter people. This way people can see around everybody. Joe, check in real quick.
I'll go get it.
All right, thank you, Joe. Where's
So what you mean in Tampa? You mean that way?
No, I met him in Wild.
There's
There
Danny.
was an accident on 75 going northbound.
Shit. So you come back all backwards?
There we go.
I was going down there, it stopped because people had to look and see what was going on. So I was late getting to him. I called him and said, hey, I'm running late, accident on the interstate. So I had to take every backward ass country road on the way back from Wildwood.
I just need Danny to check in and we're ready to rock.
And I figured I'd be here about, I figured 6:50, 6:45, 7 o'clock. So
Just give me a minute on the tires now. Do I need to take them all or are you going to take some of them?
I don't even know. If you want them all, you can have them all.
What if I took half of them?
So I got
Bring me this goddamn thing. Let me see.
All right, hold on.
500 for it?
Danny Landry, check in.
What do you want to bring in? You want to bring the car in?
Yeah, let me see.
You want me to bring the tires?
All right, we need to change Danny's transponder.
Take it out of the box. I didn't even open the radio box.
What do you mean the radio box?
I don't know why he keeps doing this to me. I don't know. Hold on.
I want everything.
That comes with it.
I want
Right?
everything.
All right, get the radio.
It's got
He
5.
keeps checking into somebody else. I can't stop.
Flashing green.
No, it's checking on somebody else's car
He said the car's just been sitting
for
on
some
the shelf
reason.
in his Well, that's an easy spare bedroom. Because he bought him some quarter scale car now. He's going to drag race some big quarter scale car.
All right.
All right, bring it in. We'll see it. Where you want me to come out?
You can come out of
I'll
there.
come out.
All right, good. All right, Joe, check in, Joe.
I need a break.
Joe Marino, check in. All right, thank you. All right, guys, here we go. Race number 2 out of 4. Round number 1. All right, guys, here we go. Travis Marenshaw, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Bobby, Luis, Keith, Danny, and Joe. And we're off race number 2 out of 4, round number 1, independent stock buggy. And right now we got 3:45 to go. It's Keith Shivers right now in the lead on a 15-lap 5:10 pace. Travis Marenshaw in the second on a 14:5:12. Bobby Ifrady in third on a 14:5:17. Joe Marino in the fourth on a 12:5:03, and Danny Landry in the sixth on a 10:5:27. Travis Marenshaw, your leader, last lap 18.9. Keith, last lap 25.9. Bobby, 21.4. Joe, 26 flat. Danny, 22.6. And it looks like Luis was out. It looks like he's back in. And right now we're coming up on that 2 down, 3 minutes to go. And there it is, 3 minutes on the clock. And Travis Marenshaw, last lap, 19.5. Caution down the front straight. Keith, last lap, 21.3. Bobby, 21.7. Joe, 21.8. Danny Landry, 30.9. And Luis, 29.4. Coming up on that 2-minute mark. And right now we got less than 2 to go. Up next is Stock Truck, and that will be Keith Shivers, Joey Andre, Bobby Ifrady, Jason Wagner, and Ryder Trotter. And right now it's Travis Marenshaw on a 15-lap 5:11 pace. Keith Shivers on a 14:5:03. Bobby on a 14:5:13. Joe on a 13:5:23. Danny Landry on a 12:5:20, and Luis on 11:5:02. $1:15 to go. And right now we're at that 1-minute mark. It's still Travis, Keith, and Bobby. That's your top 3. Travis on a 15:5:14, Keith on a 14:5:10, and Bobby on a 13,503. $35 seconds to go. Travis, last lap, 19 flat. Keith, last lap, 19.3. Bobby Ifredi, last lap, 21.4. That is your top three. Luis Torres now in the fourth with a 19.7. Danny, 22 flat. And Joe, 33.6. $15 seconds. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Bobby, you're done. Keith, you're done. Travis, you're done. Danny, you're done. And everybody's done. Travis Marenshaw takes victory, sets the early TQ, 15.514. Keith, 14.504. And Bobby Ifredi, 13.501. Luis Torres in the fourth. Joe Marino in the fifth. And Danny Landry in the sixth. Remember, drivers, I need those transponders back. Thank you, sir. That's fine. All right, looks like my driver's out there. I need my turn marshals. All right, guys, let's slow them up. Who's not out here? See, Joe's out there. Luis is out there. Joe Marino, I need you in that middle big cone right there. Travis Marenshaw, where you at? Slow them up, guys. Slow them up. Bring them on up. I need Ryder to check in, please, Ryder. Cross that line, Ryder, so I can check you in. Thank you. All right, everybody's checked in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keith, you're going to want to be starting them off. It's going to be Keith, Joey, Bobby, Bobby, you're going to be the third. Ryder, you're the last one going. All right, here we go, guys. Race number 3 out of 4, stock truck / short course. It's going to be a mixture, you guys. All right, here we go, guys. Keith Shivers, you're going to be going on the horn in less than 5. Joey. Bobby. Jason. Ryder. And we're off. Race number 3 out of 4. Round number 1, stock truck / short course. As soon as you guys get a couple laps in, I'll go in the race order. Hey.
How you doing?
Good. I'm all right.
Yeah, you looking good.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey,
Hey, can you get up?
Hey, I'm girlfriend, my twin.
Do you want it? Or do you want me to give it to Dad? Or
Okay.
And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute down, 4 minutes to go, and there it is, 1 down, 4 to go. Joey Andre in that black stadium truck. He is your leader on a 15.510. Bobby Ifrady in that clearish short course, 15.518. Bobby Ifrady just 1 second off that leader. Keith Shivers in that yellow and black in the third spot. Jason Wagner in that, what color? There it is, that blue and yellow. Right there, coming down that front straight, that stadium truck in the 4th spot, and Ryder Trotter in that white and black and blue. He's in the 5th spot on 10 lap, 5:17 pace, 3:25 to go. Joey last lap, 19.8. Bobby 23 flat. Keith Shivers 21.8. Keith right now just 1 second off that 2nd spot behind Bobby Ifrady. Jason Wagner in the 4th on a 13.522. Last lap 21 flat. Ryder Trotter on a 10 lap, 5:17. Last lap 31-1, and right now we are now at that 2 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. Joey last lap 21-2, Keith 21-7, Bobby Ifrady 23 flat. Bobby Ifrady just 4 seconds back off that 2nd spot behind Keith. Jason in that 4th, 12.503, and Ryder 10.515. And Bobby Ifrady now on a 14.516 pace, 4 seconds ahead of Keith in that 2nd spot. Keith on a 14 lap, 520 pace in that 3rd. Joey Andre 19.4, new fast lap in lap number 7. And right now we're coming up on that 3 down, 2 minutes to go. And there it is. We're at that 2 minute mark. Up next will be Stock Buggy race number 4, last race of the 1st round. That'll be Mason McCombs, Billy Easton, Vince McMahon, Joey Andre, and Brian Duncan. I need that railing cleared away, that entrance. Kids, right back. Kids, get off the back. Kids. Get the kids. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Get the kids away. There we go. We do have bleachers right over here for any spectators that want to watch the races. Caution down the front straight. Caution on the front straight. And we are... Oh. And right now we're coming up on that 1 minute mark. There it is. 1 minute to go. It's still Joey. New fast lap in lap number 11 with an 18.9. Bobby Ifrady 21.2. Keith 21.1. Jason Wagner 23.3. Ryder 20.3. 45 seconds to go. And that is a new fast lap for Ryder Trotter in lap number 7. He is now on 11 lap, 5:29 pace. Joey Andre on a 15.510. Joe, behind you. Remember, turn marshals, watch your corners. 20 seconds to go. Joey Andre, last lap, 19.7. Bobby, 23.5. Keith, 27.2. Jason, 40.3. And Ryder, 32.6 with, there it is. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Keith, you're done. Joey, you're done. Ryder, you're done. Bobby, you're done. Travis. Oh. Huh? Race is over. Joey taking the victory, setting the early TQ, 15 and 512. Bobby, 14 and 512. Keith, 13 505. Jason in the fourth, and Ryder in the fifth.
Oh dear God, child. What do you eat?
When do I go up again?
Next round.
Next round?
Yeah.
Now?
No. You'll have plenty of time. You'll probably be going at around 8 o'clock.
You mean the term marshals come out right now?
Yep.
I need to find I-40. There he is. Is he term marshal?
Yes, he is.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and catch him before y'all start. Bobby!
Can I get a volunteer for Ryder so he can use? I need a volunteer for Ryder. You're going to do it, Joe? Okay. I got you one, Ryder. You go ahead. You good?
Thank you. When I came back, you tell him came off and I'll get back on.
No, you're good. I got you. You're good.
And I don't need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Okay. All right, is Mason going to make it this round? No? Okay. All right, here we go. Stock buggy race number 4 and 4. Last race of the first round. Billy Easton, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Vince. Joey. And Brian. And we're off. Race number 4 out of 4. Last race of the first round. After this race, we'll take a 20-minute intermission and we'll go into round number 2. And right now we're coming up on that 1 down, 4 minutes to go. And there it is. 1 down, 4 to go. Billy Easton with a 17.5 last lap. 17 laps and 5:11 is his pace. Brian Duncan on a 16.505. Vince on a 16.512. And Joey on a 14.506. Vince in the second spot, last lap, 19.6. Brian, 21 flat. And Joey, 20.4. Billy Easton, last lap, 18.2. He's right now on a 17-lap, 5:11 pace. Vince on a 16.513. Brian Duncan on a 16.514. And Joey on a 15.511. Joey, new fast lap, 18.8 in lap number 4. Billy Easton, last lap, 17.9. Vince in the second spot, 19.2. And Brian, 19.3. Brian Duncan right now is now up into the second spot. Vince in the third. Vince right now just 1 second back off a second behind Brian. And right now we got 2 down, less than 3 to go. For all you spectators out there, we are streaming this live on YouTube. So just go to New Red Hobbies on YouTube. Hit that the little bell so you always get the when we're running live. Billy Easton, last lap, 17.9. Brian Duncan, 18.9. And Vince now moves up into the second with that 19 flat. He's on a 16.510. Joey in third on a 16.516. Brian Duncan on a 15.504. Vince last lap, 18.3, which is a new fast lap for Vince McMahon. And Billy Easton in lap number 9 with a 17.4. He's still on a 17-lap, 5:11 pace. And right now we are coming up on that 2-minute mark. And less than 2 to go. Billy Easton, last lap, 18.1. Vince, last lap, 18.7. Joey, 18.7. And Brian Duncan, 18.6. And right now we got 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. It's still Billy, Vince, Joey, and Brian. Billy last lap 18.2. Vince 19.6. Joey 18.5. And Brian Duncan now up into the third, 21.8. Joey 29.9 last lap. So that puts him, was in the fourth, and now he moves right back up in the third. And right now Brian Duncan in the fourth spot, just 1 second back off that third spot behind Joey. Billy Easton still on a 17-lap, 5:11 pace. Vince on a 16.508. Joey on a 15.501. And Brian on a 15.503. Brian, you're just 2 seconds back off that third spot behind Joey with 20 seconds to go. Billy Easton with a 17.5 last lap around. Vince 18.6. Joey 18.7. And Brian Duncan 18.8. 5 seconds. And the race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Billy, you're done. Vince, you're done. Brian, you're done. Track is hot, track is hot, track is hot. And there's Joey. And everybody's done. Billy Easton takes victory, setting the early TQ, 17.509. Vince, 16.509. Joey, 16.518. And Brian Duncan, 15.506. All right, that's it for round number 1. We're going to take a 20-minute intermission and go into round number 2. So let's do this. 8:05, we're going to go into round number 2. Track's open for practice for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Somebody want to grab these sheets? All right, guys, I do got to make an announcement. If you are not racing in tonight's events, you do have to pull those cars off this track.
The outside track is fine. The problem is when they go from outside to inside, they bring all the
That was
sand.
my fault. I told my boys that kid to try it out. So
Well, no, the problem is they bring.
All right, guys. Melanie will be heading down to concessions, guys. So if you need something to drink or something to snack on, she'll be opening it up for a couple minutes. So you guys can go on down there and meet her down there. I do need some help. Yeah.
No, it's alright. You told me you'd only be there for take out one screw. Looks like you're rebuilding the whole car.
No. I'm really not.
Find the right screw.
Huh?
Trying to find the right screw out of my mess.
Yeah.
All right, guys, as soon as we've gotten done blowing the track off, we're going to go into round number 2. Ready to run sportsman, Joe Marino, Ryder, Trotter, Jason Wagner, and Daniel Falcone. If you do need a transponder, you can come up, grab it right now.
I still got to change my head.
Thanks.
Hold on. I'm going to get you a good one.
It's stripped out, so I haven't been able to.
And when you're done with this one, bring it right back because I got to give you another one for the next race.
Okay.
All right?
Everything on this was stripped.
Is it really? Yeah. Piece of crap. Where'd you get
I don't know who the fuck's stripped it. When I find them. Oh boy, Hayata. When I find
Here, Danny.
them.
Danny.
Sir.
Here. Grab yours now.
You got some milk? Oh, wait. You
Oh.
said ask Melanie?
That's Melanie.
Yeah, she's on her way down there now.
Alright.
When I find them, they'll come.
Kick his ass.
I hope he has a gun.
Telling you, the only way to go now is have a gun.
Boy, Hayata.
All right, we're done blowing the track off. Let's go. Round number 2. Ready to run sportsman. You guys are up. Term marshals are going to be Mason McCombs, Billy Easton, Vince McMahon, and Brian Duncan. Joey, I'll use you next race. Is that okay? All right, cool. He's undefeated.
said you how much money now?
11. Because there's like a fee or whatever, 50 cents. I don't know. 11. All right, all my drivers are checked in. All right, all my drivers are checked in. All right, all my drivers are checked in. All right, let's slow him down. Let's slow him down. Let's bring him on up to the front straight. Let's bring him to the front straight. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see. We got who are we missing?
Stand right here. We're not going all the way in. Juice is right here. Grab that.
I'm missing a car. Where's Daniel? Oh, there he is. All right. All right, he's all checked in, ready to rock. All right, here we go. All right, race number 1 out of 4. Race number 1 out of 4, round number 2. Time to beat is 10 laps and 4:23, set by Jason Wagner in round number 1. That is the time to beat. Jason Wagner, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Ryder. Daniel. Joe. And we're off. Race number 1 out of 4. Remember, time to beat is 10 laps. 4:23 set by Jason. Caution down the front straight. Caution in the front straight. Slow it down, Joe. All right. Let the turn marshals get you when you crash, Joe. And Jason Wagner right off the bat with a 22.9. Daniel Falcone, 26.3. Ryder with a 32.9. Joe Marino, 34.3 that last lap around. Well, right now we're coming up on that 1 minute down. 3 minutes to go. There it is. 1 down, 3 to go. Daniel Falcone right now is the leader on a 10-lap 4:23 pace, and guess what? He is 1/10 of a second ahead of that TQ. And Jason Wagner now takes the lead right back. Daniel now falls back down to 4th. 2:35 to go. Jason Wagner right now is 4 seconds ahead of that TQ. 10 laps and 4:17. Time to beat is 10:4:23. Joe Marino in the second on a 9-lap 4:11 pace. Ryder Trotter in the third on a 9-lap 4:23, and Daniel on an 8-lap 4:15. Jason last lap 24.8, Joe 22.8, Ryder 25.4, and Daniel 27.7. And right now, Joe Marino right now is now on a 10-lap 4:22 pace, and he is 8 seconds off that leader. And there it is. Joe Marino now moves up into the lead. Jason Wagner right now in second. Jason right now 2 seconds off the leader. This is for the TQ. They are now battling. Jason and Joe Marino right now battling for the TQ. 1:45 to go. Up next will be race number 2. That will be independent stock buggy. You guys will be up next. Who is that, Joe, that just crossed? Joe Marino lost his cover and his transponder. I think it should be still in the body, though. So that's going to hurt him on the TQ pace. Jason Wagner right now on a 10-lap 4:10. And right now we got 1 minute to go. And Joe Marino on a 9-lap 4:07. Ryder on an 8-lap 4:01. Daniel on an 8-lap 4:11. Right now, Daniel Falcone 10 seconds back off that third spot behind Ryder. Let's make it 2 seconds now. Ryder with a 24.7 and Daniel Falcone with a 25.9. And right now, Ryder and Daniel battling out for that third position. Fifteen seconds. 10 seconds. And the race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Jason Wagner, you are done. Daniel, you're done. And track is out. Just waiting for Ryder and Joe Marino. Ryder, you're done. Don't come back reverse. Don't come back reverse. Joe, cross the line. Joe, cross the line. And everybody is done. Jason Wagner takes the victory. 10 laps in 4:09, beating out the original TQ from round one. Ryder Trotter taking the second, 9 laps in 4:19. And Joe Marino taking the third, 9 laps, 4:19, just 1/10 of a second off that second spot. And Daniel Falcone, 8:4:02. That is it for race number one. Independent stock, you guys are up.
Ain't that a kick in the teeth? Oh well.
Oh well, what are you going to do? All right, let's see. Turn marshals should be, let's see, Ryder's out there, Daniel Falcone's out there, Jason will be coming out there, and Joey Andre. All right, my driver should be coming on out. Let's see, waiting for, see, Travis is out there, Bobby's out there. Who?
Landry.
Okay, Landry's out. All right, waiting for Keith, Luis, and Joe. Guys, if you need a 1 minute's grace, you got to let me know. I'm going to get this round started right now. This race started right now. You're out this.
Not me. My ESC's fried.
So you're out the whole night.
Just on the buggy. I'm gonna run my truck.
Okay. All right, waiting for Luis. Luis, you're gonna make it. Luis left. All right, Joe. All right, so I guess it's just going to be Travis, Bobby, and Joe Marino this round. All right, got you checked in, Joe. All right, guys, here we go. Race number 2 out of 4. Time to beat is 15.514, set by Travis Marenshaw in round number 1. Travis Marenshaw, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Bobby. And Joe. And we're off. Race number 2 out of 4. Remember, time to beat is 15.514, set by Travis in round number 1. Right now we got one down, less than 4 to go. It's Travis Marenshaw right now on a 16.505 pace. Last lap was an 18.6. Bobby right now on a 15.507 and Joe on a 14.518. Travis Chuck is watching. He's saying you're pretty fast tonight. He's watching you on YouTube. Travis last lap 19.4. Bobby 21.6. Joe Marino 22.8. So we did have 6 in this class, and now we'll be down to 4. In the mains. And right now, Travis still on a 16.507, Bobby on a 15.507, and Joe on a 13.511. And right now we got 2 down, less than 3 to go. Travis last lap 19 flat, Bobby 26 flat, and Joe 27.5. And then 25.9 for Joe that last lap. $2.35 to go. Travis right now still on a 16.514. Bobby on a 14.509. Joe on a 13.522. Travis fast lap is 18.6 in lap number 3. Bobby Ifredi 19.7 in lap 1. And Joe Marino 22.1 in lap number 1 as well. And right now we are now at that 2-minute mark. Up next will be Stock Truck. Keith Shivers, Joey Andre, Bobby Ifredi, Jason Wagner, and Ryder Trotter. We will need some volunteer turn marshals for the next race. Daniel, you're one of my volunteers, all right? All right. Travis last lap 18.7, Bobby 20 flat, and Joe 22.3. And right now we're coming up on that 1-minute mark. And there it is, 1 minute to go on the clock. Travis still right now 1 lap ahead of that TQ from round 1, 16.511. Bobby 14.511 and Joe 12.506. $35 seconds. Caution going in the back straight and front straight. Caution going in front straight. We're clear. $20 seconds. Five seconds. Race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Bobby, you're done. Travis, you're done. And everybody is done. Travis Marenshaw takes victory, sets the new TQ by 1 lap, 16.512. Bobby 14.506, and Joe Marino 12.508. All right, that is it for race number 2. Right now, it is race number 3, Stock Truck. We'll need some volunteer turn marshals, please. So it's going to be Joe, it'll be 2. It'll be Daniel Falcone. Cool.
Trade me bags.
Do you guys have some printer paper?
Some what?
Printer paper?
This bag?
Yeah, just trade it.
Here. Now you're asking for it. Let's see. All right. All right, Joe, I do need that transponder back. Thank you, sir.
Put it on LBC.
All right, turn marshals are going to be, let's see. I just need Travis Marenshaw and Joe Marino out there. All my drivers are checked in. All the drivers are checked in. Need my turn marshals, guys. Come on out. You will have plenty of time in the pits to work on your cars, guys. Come on out. Joe, if I get you in that middle cone down there, right in the middle, and then Travis right over here by that bay door. All right, guys, here we go. Race number 3 out of 4. Time to beat is 15 laps and 5:12, set by Joey Andre in round number 1. That is the time to beat. Joey Andre, you are going on the horn in less than 5. Bobby. Keith. Jason. Ryder. And we're off. Race number 3 out of 4. Remember, time to beat 15 laps in 5:12. As soon as you guys put a couple laps down, I will go into the race order. Right now we got 3:45 to go. Joey Andre in that. Joey Andre right now on a 15-lap, 5:11 pace. He is 1 second ahead of the TQ from round number 1. Joey Andre last lap, 19.3.
He's a good guy, though. He is such a good guy.
Bobby Ifredi on a 14-lap, 5:18 pace. Ryder in the third on a 12-lap, 5:12. Keith Shivers in the fourth on 11.508. And Jason Wagner in the fifth on 11.516. And Keith Shivers now moves up into the third. Joey Andre last lap, 19.2. Bobby, 28.9. Keith, 30.3. Jason, 36.7. And Ryder, 40.8. And 3 minutes on the clock. Caution going down the front straight, and we're clear. Caution going down the front straight. Remember, turn marshals, watch your corners. Turn marshals, watch your corners. Joey, last lap, 19.9. Bobby, 20.9. Jason, 22.8. Keith, 27.4. And Ryder, 29.8. And Joey Andre with a new fast lap in lap number 7 with an 18.8. And we got a kerfuffle right there. Haven't used that word in a while, kerfuffle. Caution coming into turn 1. Caution coming into turn 1, and we're clear. Joey Andre now 1 second ahead of the TQ. Bobby right now 14.523. Jason Wagner in the third on the 12.525. Keith 11.501. And Ryder on 11.516. 1:45 to go. Up next will be race number 4, and that will be the last race of round number 2, and that will be Stock Buggy. Mason McCombs, Billy Easton, Vince McMahon, Joey Andre, and Brian Duncan. Joey last lap, 19.3. Jason, 22 flat. Keith, 21.9. Ryder, new fast lap with a 19.1. And Bobby Ifredi, 21.2 that last lap around. 1:15 to go. And Keith now moves up into the second. Jason Wagner in the third. And Bobby Ifredi right now in the fourth spot. Bobby right now just 2 seconds back off of third behind Jason. And right now we got 45 seconds to go.
Mr. T called.
Caution going at Joe. Joe, down the front straight. $30 seconds to go. Caution going in the front straight. Caution in the front straight. Ten seconds. And the race is over. Keep going until I tell you you're done. Turn marshal, Jason, Keith, you're done. Ryder, you're done. And everybody's done. Joey Andre takes victory, 14-5-25. He still holds the TQ from round one. Jason Wagner taking the second, 12-5-01, and Keith Shivers taking the third, 12-5-08. Bobby in the fourth, and Ryder Trotter in the fifth. All right, this is the last race of the second round. Turn marshals, our drivers are out here. You guys should start coming on out.
You see what I did with the rage bag in here?
Hey, Jason.
The rage bag?
Yeah.
The car bag? I filled it with that paper.
Yeah.
So that you can see what it is instead of just this black lump.
Yeah, no, like somebody asked for a car kit case the other day, and we don't know, and there it was, right?
No. He tried. His car wouldn't fit in there. Yeah. Yeah.
Just mentioned everybody going to the movie.
All right. I guess I'm gonna leave.
No, don't leave us.
Down. I'll have you down all the way to the end in the middle tone. And then Joe, I'll have you over there at the other end.
My little buddy wanted the turn marshal. Is that okay?
No. I got to have
Oh,
it.
we got a serious one. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them it's insurance reasons.
Yeah.
They have to be registered racer.
Are we going out to dinner or just having the?
No, I'm going.
All right, here we go, guys. Race number 4 out of 4.
Especially after last week's escapade.
Race number 4 out of 4, stock buggy. Time to beat is 17 laps and 5:09, set by Billy Easton in round 1. That is the time to beat. Ryder, can you put the cone back there, buddy? Thank you. All right. And just remember, watch your corner there, buddy. All right, Billy Easton, here we go. On the horn in less than 5. Vince. Joey. Brian. Mason. And we're off. Race number 4 out of 4. Remember, time to beat is 17:509. Set by Billy Easton in round 1. That is the time to beat. And right off the bat, Billy Easton with a 17:5. Mason McCombs in the second, 18:8. Brian 19:2. Vince 19:8. Joey 25:9. And right now we got 1 down, less than 4 to go. Billy Easton last lap, 17.6. He has a fast lap of a 17.4 in lap 2. He's right now on an 18-lap, 5:16 pace. He is 1 lap ahead of the TQ from round 1. Brian Duncan on a 16.505. Mason on a 16.517. Vince on a 15.515. And Joey on a 15.521. Brian, new fast lap, 18.5. Mason, last lap, 18.2. Vince, last lap, 20.1. And Joey, 21.9. 3:20 to go. Hey, Ryder, just watch your corner there, buddy. And right now we are now 2 down, 3 to go. And Billy lost lap 17.5 and then 17 follows it up with a 17.7. Brian 19.5, Mason 18.7, Vince 19.5, and Joey 20.5 with 2:35 to go. Good job. Good job. And Billy with a 17.6. He's running right now consecutive 17-second laps. He is right now 7 seconds ahead of the TQ, 17.502. Brian, 16.503. Mason, 16.519. Vince, 16.519 as well. And Vince now moves up into the 3rd. Brian Duncan in the 2nd. Mason down in the 4th. On a 15.501 pace. Joey on a 15.517. And right now we got less than 2 to go.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you, bye.
1:35 to go. Billy Easton with a 17.3 in lap number 11. New fast lap for Billy in this race. Brian, last lap, 19.2. Mason back up in the 3rd, 18.7. Vince, 19 flat. And Joey, 18.3. New fast lap for, or no, Joey has a fast lap of 18 flat in lap number 5. And right there it is, 1 minute to go. Pull it off. Just put it right there. Put it right there. No. Just put it there, right there. Leave it right there. 30 seconds. $20 seconds. It's still Billy, Brian, Vince, and Mason. 10 seconds. And the race is over. Keep going till I tell you you're done. Billy, you're done. Yeah, just leave it there, buddy. Brian, you're done. Vince, you're done. Everybody is done. Billy Easton taking the victory, setting the new TQ by 7 seconds, 17.502. Brian, 16.507. Mason, 16.513. And Vince, 16.519. All right, guys, that is it for round number 2. At 9 o'clock, we're going into the mains. Track is open for practice. I'm going to be setting up the mains right now.
You guys do another intermission?
All right, pulled off, pulled off. All right, we're going to blow the track off. We're going to go into the mains. Somebody order 5-star pizza. Sir, you got to get off the track, buddy. You got to get off the track. Somebody order 5-star pizza. Oh, okay. Is everybody in like La La Land tonight? I mean, all right, I just need somebody to blow the track off. We're going to go into the mains. I need somebody to blow the track off.
No, she already went home. I got some leftovers. I don't know if I can stand on that fucking meal at that place.
I don't go to that place. I go to Hooters. I go all over the place. I'm not a.
Hang on, Hooters is open. I haven't been to the new Hooters yet.
Yeah, you like the new Hooters.
Yeah?
Nice decor.
Let's do it next Thursday.
Something to look at. Unfortunately, I have to work next week.
The question is, how are the owls there?
The owls are nice, just as nice. Tonight's the night. I have to work every other Thursday. But the new Hooters by the
yeah, where Tony's used to be?
Yep.
Yeah, Easy Street.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, how's the food going?
Good.
Yeah.
The wings are pretty good. You get the you get them boneless, or you get all drum smoked with you get the I think they call it Texas barbecue. Pretty good.
I'll tell you what's disgusting. I can't think Tommy says he likes you said you like the place on the boulevard? What's that? The wing place?
Wing House?
Yeah. Like stick.
Actually, the one place it's not too bad is they renamed it Hooligans or whatever.
All right, I guess we're just going to go into round or the mains without blowing the track off. We're good? All right.
Those are the girls that could make the cut for a wing.
Right.
Well, they're nice. It's the food's decent. They really trimmed down the menu, so and the food they have is good. I have no qualms with that place at all.
All right, guys, here we go. I guess we're good. Race number 1 out of 4.
I think it was a couple weeks ago I went out.
Ready to Run Sportsman is going to be Jason Wagner, Ryder Trotter, Joe Marino, and Daniel Falcone.
I'm surprised Tate went.
Yeah.
Joe, come grab your transponder.
They're open late over there?
Yeah, they open till
Turn marshals are going to be drivers from race number 4, Billy Easton, Brian Duncan, Vince, Mason, and I'll use Joey Andre in race number 2. There you go.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. What's up with this, guys? Fat guys are in here hungry. Oh, that's just terrible. That's just.
You're on video. I hope you can live with yourself.
You're on video. I hope you can live with yourself.
That's right. We don't want that crappy pizza. We'll go to the good place.
That's right. We don't want your crappy pizza. It looks good. I'm drooling.
Is this a boat you bought off of somebody, or this is just
Yeah, a guy came in. I bought, I think, 10 trucks, 5 boats.
holy crap?
And he goes to me, he says to me, he pulls up, he's got it all in the back of a Suburban. He says, you know, I got like 5,000 in here, right? Yeah.
Joey, I'll use you in race 2. Is that cool? All
I
right.
think you give me. I said, 200. He goes, okay.
For the whole lot.
Every goddamn thing. Right here's well, this is one of the trucks that we just cleaned up. That's a four-wheel drive sled. That's going to go up to 400. Just that truck. We got a body for it. And stuff. I got a couple people there. Yeah. Wow. The boat, $479 new. Now, speed control smells like it burnt, but then I just talked to Bobby. He says he has one just like it, and it smells like it's burned down he runs it. So I'll check out the speed control. But a new one's $79, but I want the boat.
Yeah. Boat's kind of fun. The village is, well, it doesn't matter. It's like water.
But I used to be the king on the water. Every time we go to like down to Silver Glen, party hole, I crack out all my boats. So I was the cool guy. And one time I was there, this is probably gotta be 15 years ago. There's $1 million fucking cabin cruiser parked right in the middle. And his boat's going back and forth to cops, and I had a Traxxas, right? That was a nitro, but it was secret. It's the only boat that
All right, just waiting for Joe to check in, and we're ready to rock in race number 1. All right. Thank you, Joe.
So it stalls. I'm near the end of the building. Some guy next to me, a big Mako boat. He goes, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna get crazy." Watch this. Pull the throttle back and all.
All right, we're going to get him gridded up as soon as Joe gets up on the driver's stand. All right, here we go. All right, in that very first spot today with a qualifying time of 10 laps and 4:09, it's going to be Jason Wagner.
So she went like this. So he would sue me. Whatever. Almost took a fucking dime.
Jason's first.
Yeah. Yeah.
The blue one. In the second spot, it's going to be Ryder Trotter. Yep. In the third, it's going to be Joe Marino. And in that final spot, it's going to be Daniel Falcone. Thank you, Bobby. All right, looks like we're ready to rock. All right, here we go. Ready to run, sportsman. Race number 1 out of 4. Here's all the marbles, guys. Let's see if Jason Wagner can pull the TQ and win. Here we go. Everyone on the horn in less than 5. And we are off. Race number 1 in our mains. And there goes Jason Wagner right there in the lead. Joe Marino right there in the red in the second spot. Oh, and he got caught onto the pipe. And, oh, and Trotter right there now in the fourth. And, 1 second. And right now there's Jason Wagner right there in the lead. Joe Marino in the second spot. And Daniel Falcone right there in the third. Ryder right there in the yellow in the fourth. 3:20 on the clock. And Ryder right there. Oh, and he's upside down. And that gives Daniel Falcone right there some breathing room. And Joe Marino right there coming down the front straight. And he's right there right behind Jason Wagner coming up right behind him. And there they go. And Joe Marino right now pulls up into the lead. Oh, and he wrecks right there. And he is upside down the leader. And there they go. Jason Wagner retains the lead. And those nerves must have been starting to kick in. And right now, there's Jason Wagner right there, your TQ holder, in that very first spot. Joe Marino in the red. And Daniel Falcone right now pushing for that second spot, coming up right behind Joe Marino. Oh, and he tags the pipe, gives Joe right there a little bit of breathing room. And right now, here you go.
And then the other one is just fire in the middle of the night, Danny. Just screaming in pain. I called
And Jason Wagner right there coming up. There he is right there, your leader, Joe Marino in the red in the second. Daniel Falcone right there in the third. Uh-oh. And he looks like busted a turnbuckle, so that gives a chance right there for Ryder to catch up. And the pitman or turn marshal got him. Oh, and Ryder upside down. And let's see what happens here. And it looks like Joe Marino right there coming up right behind Jason Wagner. There's a battle right there for the lead. And then they come 1 and 2 right down the front straight. 130 on the, and upside down. There he is. Joe Marino goes upside down. So that gives Jason Wagner right there some breathing room. And up next will be Independent Stock Buggy. That will be Travis Marenshaw, Bobby Ifrady, and Danny Landry. Oh, we have caution down the front straight. And there's right there your leader. Uh-oh. And that will, and it looks like, let me see what happens when they cross the line here. We might have a little change. Less than 1 to go. Oh, no, Ryder still in that 4th spot. Has some catching up to do. And there they go, battling it out right there. And Joe Marino right there coming up right behind Jason Wagner. Or, sorry, Daniel Falcone in the second. And Joe Marino in the third. He is right there, right behind him. And there they go. And there's your leader right there with a big size lead. 25 seconds to go. And it is Jason Wagner, Joe Marino in the second, and Daniel Falcone so far in the third with 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. This will be the last lap. And there he comes, race is over. He is going to take the TQ and win. Jason Wagner, Joe Marino coming in the second. And there he is coming down the front straight. Going to take the third. Daniel Falcone taking the third. And Ryder Trotter will be taking the fourth once he crosses that line. Good race, guys. Jason Wagner taking the TQ and win. Joe Marino taking the second. And Daniel Falcone in the third. And Ryder Trotter in the fourth. Good race. All right, we just need, let's see. All right. Hey, Ryder. Get in the middle cone down there, and then Jason, get over there with the other side of that bay door. Yeah, no, Ryder, I want you right there where Jason's at. And then Jason on the other. Yep, and right there, Jason. Yep, perfect. All right. Just waiting for Joe Marino to check in and Danny Landry. There comes Joe. Second place last race. Joe, where are you from? New York? Oh, really? Redneck. So you're a redneck. All right, I got him checked in. All right, let's finish doing one lap and we'll get him gridded up, guys.
I want to buy him a buggy. But don't tell him, because he's going to be away.
All right, let's get him gridded up, guys. Let's get him gridded up. All right, guys, here we go. With a qualifying time of 16 laps in 5:12 in round number 2, it's going to be Travis Marenshaw. In the second spot, it's going to be Bobby Ifrady. In the third, Joe Marino. And in that final spot, it's going to be Danny Landry. All right. Let's see if Travis can take the TQ and win. Turn marshals, watch your corners. Drivers are ready. Turn marshals are ready. Race 2, independent stock buggy. Here we go. Everyone on the horn in less than 5. And we are off. And there they go. There's Travis right there in the lead. Bobby Ifrady in the Joey Logano body. And Danny Landry moves up into the third. Joe Marino down in the fourth. Danny Landry right there in the orange. And Joe Marino right there in the red. And right now, with 4:25 left on the clock. And Joe right now starting to catch that third place driver, Danny Landry. And there they go over to the kicker. Now over, coming around that front straight right now. There they come, 3 and 4. Danny got a little swirly right there. Oh, and Bobby upside down. So now that's going to, and Danny Landry right there now coming up right behind him. And Joe Marino now right there catching up to the pack. So we have a battle right there for a position between 2, 3, and 4. And right now we got one down, less than 4 to go. Oh, and Danny Landry upside down. Joe Marino now moves up into the third. Travis Marenshaw right there, still your leader. 3:40 to go, and he is upside down right now, so Bobby Afraidy needs to start catching. Bobby Afraidy right there in the second spot right here, coming down the front straight, crossing that line. 3:30 on the clock. Joe Marino right there in the red. He is right now in the third spot. He did take second in Ready to Run last race. He's trying to place or win this race. Trying to get on the two podiums tonight. Yep, Bobby has the Joey Logano paint job. Ooh. 2 down, less than 3 to go. Oh, and looks like and he got caught. He almost got caught right there. And now Danny Landry can catch up a little bit. And there he is coming up trying to catch Joe Marino. Oh, we have a caution down the front straight. Caution down the front straight. And there's Joe Marino right there. And Danny Landry right there. There's your battle between 3 and 4. And Danny Landry right there now, right behind Joe Marino. There they go. Over the double right there now to the kicker. 2:20 to go. And there they come now, coming around down that front straight. Oh, Danny Landry tagging the pipe. And there they come down the front straight right there. There is Joe crossing the line, Danny crossing the line right there. Red and orange. Oh, and he caught the pipe. Oh, there you go right there, colliding right there in midair. And Joe comes out of that crash. And right now we got less than 2 to go. Danny right there still, though, right behind him. There's your battle right there between 3 and 4. Travis right now in the lead still. Bobby, though, in second. They got a pretty – oh, and they go tangling right there down the front straight. Swerving. Oh, and they get – oh, Rubbins racing. Swerving Mervin, we're going to call him. Oh, and what is that? And there they go right there. Oh, and they tangle up again, going over the double. And Joey got him right there side by side. So, oh, and Danny Landry right there now in the third. And there they come right down the front straight. And right now we got 1:15 to go. Up next will be Stock Truck. Oh, and Danny tags the pipe. Oh, and Joe looks like he is upside down. So now he's going to have to start catching with 1 minute to go. This will be the 1 minute warning. And then they come down the front straight right there. There is Danny and Joe Marino right there in the fourth spot. Just a few seconds back off that third. 45 seconds to go. Oh, and he tags the pipe. And that's going to give Danny Landry some breathing room for that third spot. 30 seconds to go. You better start pushing. This is the last 20 seconds. Oh, and Daniel, right there in between the jump. 5 seconds. Race is over. When you cross, you're done. Joe, you're done. Bobby done, taking the second spot. Travis Marenshaw taking the TQ and win. And there he is, coming down that front straight. It'll be Danny Landry taking the third. Good job. Bobby Afraidy. So I'll repeat. Travis Marenshaw taking the TQ and win. Bobby Afraidy taking second. And Danny Landry taking the third. Can someone call this? I gotta use the bathroom.
Call the race.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mason.
We're timing you.
Here you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Joe Marino still has the transponder out.
All right, looking for that transponder to get returned from Joe Marino. In the meantime, everybody else needs to be headed out the track to Marshall. Our marshals for this race will be the drivers from the last race. Travis, Keith, Bobby, Lewis is gone. Joe Marino, Danny Landry. Come on down. 30 seconds to go. If you're not going to run hot laps, please pull it off on the side of the track somewhere, not in the racing line. I would suggest in a very slow section of the track. All right, guys, track is closed. Slow them down. Everybody slow it down. Where are my marshals? Come on down. Looking for Travis. Thank you, sir. Need Marenshaw on the track right meow. Keith Shivers. Bobby Iafrati. Let's go, guys, to the track. Joe Marino to the track to Marshall, and the volunteer for Danny. While I'm young, and while we're waiting for our last marshal to jump on out there at the start-finish line, top qualifier is going to belong to Joey Andre. 15 laps and 5:12.334. That is your fast time. Looks like he's going to handicap himself and go to the back of the grid. Lining up in that second spot, it's going to be Bobby Iafrati. In third, it's going to be Keith Shivers. Fourth will be Jason Wagner. And that final spot will be Ryder Trotter. Looks like everybody's going to bump up a spot there because they feel the need. It doesn't matter, guys. It's just a club race. All right, still need my marshal out here. Where? I see Joe out there. I see Travis out there. Where's Keith? He's in this race. Excellent. I want to thank our race director for scheduling this way. All right, I need one volunteer from the pits. Come on out, jump out on the start-finish line. Look at this. This is teamwork right here. She's not even racing today. Thank you. All right, everybody up there in the driver's stand, please thank our turn marshal out here. Give her a round of applause. Thank you. Takes a team sometimes. All right, drivers, this is the start of your stock truck. Oh, now you're going to come out here. He was eating pizza, darn it. All right, take the top of the hill. Take the top of the hill. All right, drivers, everybody's going to go on the tone in less than 5. And they're off. And it looks like Joey's going to really handicap himself here. He's going to wait it out. Oh, we got one on the front straightaway. Jump back over that pipe. There you go. Keep it clean, guys. You're not going to win on the first lap. You're definitely going to lose it, though. And at the line, it's Keith. Bobby back 1.5. See if we can't pick up our leaders. And Joey back 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Leader coming down the straightaway, and it's Keith across the line now. Bobby to second by 1.7. Keith in that yellow and orange and black truck. Bobby out there running the stealth car, and he tried to put it in the wall there. You heard it there, 5 to go. All right, all right. Caution on the big jump, caution on the big jump. And it is clear. Looks like Bobby is having some trouble there. All right, guys, remember, if you have to jump the pipe and you can't wait for the marshal, you need to wait for the car immediately behind you to catch up, if not pass you, if you want to be completely legal. I know, there's rules, and some people just forget to read them. .145 down, 4:10 to go. Keith Shivers leading the way. See if we can't pick him up. Coming down the front straightaway. And he just ran a new personal best of a 21.2. And behind him in the black truck here at the line by 4.5 seconds is Joey Andre. So we got a battle coming up here. Jason in third, new personal best of a 23.1 last time by. And coming down the front straightaway they go. Cross the line. Jason and Ryder battling out for that third spot. 3/10 of a second between them. Yes, I am, because that's what it's set to. Tough cookies. 2:30 down, 3:30 to go. We're debating whether or not we're going to keep this a 6-minute race. Keith at the line by 4/10. And looks like, whoa, we got one off the front. Hold on, Ryder. Get back to the marshal. It'll help you out. There you go. No point in redoing half the track. Halfway. Keith. Looks like Joey's to the lead now, and he's brake checking the field now. You know what happens when you stop running consistently? Usually you make a mistake. That was almost one right there. 3:30 down, 2:30 to go. It's anybody's game right now. Joey could make a huge mistake here and not finish this race if he's not careful. He just tried to do it right there. Got in all that dust. That's going to keep them tires dirty for a while. 2:15 to go. Caution through the sweeper. Stay low. See if we can't pick up our leader across the start-finish line with a 24-second lap. That's going to give Keith a little chance here. 3.8, and Joey just stuck in a pipe again. Keith, just calm down, man. Plenty of time here. Remember, if you're looking for a workout program, NewRedHobbies is always available. 4 to 6 minutes, and you can get that 30-minute workout done in those 4 to 6 minutes. I guarantee it. Keith at the line. Joey back 1.1. Jason behind them by a little bit, and Ryder trying to reel him in as well. And Bobby out after setting his personal best of a 21.1. 1:20 to go. Up next is going to be Stock Buggy A Main. Get 'em fired up. Nice pass there by Keith on the inside. Good sportsmanship from our drivers. Trying to keep it clean. We appreciate that. Everybody's got to race together. Qualifying or the main, it doesn't really matter. You're all going to have to get around the track at some point. 50 seconds to go. Jason Wagner, new personal best, 20.947. Question is everybody prepared for a 6-minute race? It's normal on Saturday, but Thursday's a little shorter. But when I'm running it, we're going to do this right. And Keith showing the way over to the big jump here. Joey all over him, though. Clearly, Joey's managed to run up from the back of the field. The question is, can he make the pass clean? With 14 seconds to go, this will be their last lap. Coming across the line. Oh, and Joey on the outside. Try to. Remember, Keith, you just got to pressure him. Oh, and Joey put it in the pipe. Race it to the line. Once you cross, you're done. Jason is done. Going to hold on to that third spot there. Oh, and Keith caught the pipe on the jump there. And everybody's done. Shut it down. Joey Andre going to hold on to that by 2.6 over Keith. Jason in third. And Ryder finishing out, keeping that thing in one piece to take fourth. That's my goal every week, is to get home back in one piece. All right, stock buggy track is yours.
All right, our real announcer is now back on. All right, last race of Thursday Night Thunder. Guys, remember also start getting your pits all getting ready. Get your pits and your race registrations, guys, submitted in for the King of Stock April 20th. Also, if everybody else wants to know, we're not going to be running oval Saturday night. No doubleheader Saturday. We are running oval on Sunday. Race registration on oval on Sunday will be at 12 o'clock. Racing will be at 1. It's all right, Bobby. It happens. It's racing, buddy. You got one podium. Oh, yeah?
The motor moved off.
It happens.
I got second on 3 wheels.
Yeah? Can't beat that. What happened with your truck? What happened with the truck? Oh, okay. All right, my drivers are checked in. Where's my turn marshals? Let's see. Ryder's out there. Wagner's out there. Hey, Joe, can you help down there at the end? Yeah, in that corner back down there. I got it, Bobby. We'll get Joe down there. Yeah, to help Ryder out. All right, guys, let's get him gridded up. All right, in that very first spot today with a qualifying time of 17.502 in round number 2, it is going to be Billy Easton. In the second, it's going to be Brian Duncan. In the third, Vince McMahon. In the fourth, Mason McCombs. And in that final spot, Joey Andre. All right, here we go. Race number 4 out of 4, last race of Thursday Night Thunder. Let's see if Billy can take the TQ and win. Turn marshals get ready. Drivers are ready. Everyone on the horn in less than 5. And we are off. And there goes Billy Easton right there in that Serpent, right there in the front, in the white. And in the all-yellow, Brian Duncan. And someone's upside down. Who is that? There's Billy right there, and Brian Duncan there right behind him. Vince McMahon in the third, Mason McCombs in the fourth. Oh, and they get all tangled up right there, and it looks like Vince McMahon now comes out up in second. Bill Easton right there, your leader. Vince in the second. Mason McCombs in the third. Joey in the fourth. And Brian in the fifth. Right now we got 4 minutes on the clock. Billy Easton right there. 17-4 that last lap around for Billy Easton, and he has a good-sized lead. Vince McMahon right there, 18-3 crossing the line. Mason McCombs there coming up right behind him with 18-6. Mason in that white body coming up right behind Vince in the red with the flames in the checkerboard. Joey Andre in the fourth in the all orange, and now Brian Duncan right now pushing for that fourth spot coming up right behind Joey. 3:15 to go. And there comes Vince and Mason right down the front straight, battling right there for the 2 and 3 spot. And right now we got 2 down, less than 3 to go. Oh, and Vince rolling that, catching that pipe, but he was safe right there. Almost was really bad for him. But Mason there now coming, there they go. Vince and Mason, 2 and 3, coming down that front straight, crossing that line. Right now, 2 seconds separates them. And there's your leader right there in that Serpent, Billy Easton, crossing the line with a big lead right there in the lead. And your battle right there between Vince and Mason, 2 and 3. That's your battle. And then they come right there. Mason all over Vince McMahon, trying to get up in the second. Mason trying to take the inside. Vince closes it right off. And Mason now pulls up into the second. Vince down in the third. And Joey right there was upside down. So now Brian Duncan there coming up right behind him, trying to get up in that fourth spot. And right now we're at that 2-minute mark. 2 minutes to go. Oh, and Joey Andre upside down, and he's upside down, and Brian Duncan now moves up into the fourth spot. And there comes Vince now back up into the second, and Mason McCombs in the third. And they're battling right there, nose to nose, and it looks like Joey is broke. Put it upside down. He is out. And right now, Brian Duncan got some catching up to do. He got tangled up in that big wreck right there in the beginning of the race. And he fell, him and Joey right there caught the bad end of it, so they were really behind. So Brian right now has some catching up to do, but anything could happen with 1:10 on the clock. And there's your leader right there across the line, putting everybody 1 lap down. And right now we got less than 1 to go, last minute. And who was that's upside down? And that was Billy Easton. That was upside down, but he has a big lead. He is pretty much in cruise control right now. Oh, and Mason upside down right there. With 30 seconds to go, it looks like it's going to be set right here. Billy Easton will probably be taking the win. Vince looks pretty strong right there in the second, and Mason looking strong in the third. 15 seconds to go. Ten seconds. This will be the last lap for Vince McMahon and Billy Easton. This will be his last lap, and Mason McCombs' last lap. And Brian Duncan, when he crosses, he will be taking the fourth spot. And there they come right there. And there comes Vince. When he crosses, he's going to be holding on to that second spot. And Billy Easton will be taking the TQ and win, finishing out lap 17-2. And Mason McCombs will be finishing in the third spot. Billy Easton taking the TQ and win. Vince McMahon taking second. Mason McCombs taking the third. Good race. All right, guys. That is it for today's events. Danny's going to come down there now with my camera, and he'll be taking the pictures. So get your cars ready to get on the podium. And it's going to be in that very Joe Marino, get your butt down here and get your car ready. You're going on the podium. Jason Wagner, Joe Marino, and Daniel Falcone to the podium. Oh, guys, you can also see your pictures and stuff on Friends of New Red Hobbies on Facebook. Oh, you got it? Okay, cool. I don't have the passwords to the New Red Hobbies, so I got to post it on Friends of New Red Hobbies. And once I'll have Mason upload the results, because I still don't know how to. Okay, here we go. In that very first spot with the TQ and win, it's going to be Mr. Jason Wagner. In the second spot, his second time out, it is going to be Mr. Navy sailor himself, Joe Marino, Mr. Redneck. And in that third spot, Mr. Daniel Falcone. All right, and let's see. Independent, bring him on out. Travis Marenshaw, Bobby Ifredi, and Mr. Danny Landry. Travis Marenshaw taking the TQ and win an independent stock buggy. Oh. Danny Landry taking third. Bobby Ifredi with the broken car taking second. Danny Landry also had a broken car. All right. Stock truck, you guys can pull them to the podium. Joey Andre, Keith Shivers, and Jason Wagner. All right. Joey Andre in stock truck taking the TQ and win. Keith Shivers taking second, and Jason Wagner taking third. Jason, is that 2 podiums for you, buddy? Yes. Yes, sir, it is. Just roll them out of the way. Roll them down the hill. All right, guys. Stock buggy, you guys can start pulling them on up. Billy Easton, Vince McMahon, and Mason McCombs. All right. Billy Easton taking the TQ and win. Vince McMahon coming out on second. And Mason McCombs taking the third. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody for coming out. I'll bring the results outside in case anybody wants them. Everybody, you have a good night. We'll see you Saturday. Race registration will start at 12. Racing will start at 1. Race registration 11. Racing starts at 1.
So if I turn all this in next Saturday?
Yeah, you get $1, I think $1 per medal.
per metal.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
So
something
I
like
just
that.
have to turn all that in.
Yeah, he knows the price. That
Okay.
so yeah, just bring.
Alright, I'll turn them all in. Race next Saturday.
All right, guys, we'll see you Saturday. Hey Mason, can you show me this how to do this again?